Bro, right? I've said another day, another chance, another way, another dance. Today, I'll be discussing to you all about something that I've been working on for a while. But it's pretty much creating like simple servers, right? So it's a simple server that you're creating. You know what I mean? So right. So in this, a web servers are the foundation of most Node.js web applications. They allow you to load images and HTML web pages to users for your app. Before we get started, I'll discuss some important web server concepts. After all, the final product will look and feel a lot better if you have clear expectations of the result. Web servers were designed to respond to requests over the internet by loading or processing data. Think of a web server like a bank teller whose job is to process your request to deposit, withdraw, or view money in your account. Just as the bank teller follows a protocol, right, to ensure that they process your request correctly, web servers follow hypertext transfer protocol, a standardized system globally observed for pretty much like the viewing of web pages and sending of data over the internet. So that's what it is. So it's just a web server, right? Software designed to respond to requests over the internet by loading or processing data. So that's what it is, man. So it receives a request and then processes that data. So that's what happens. It's like a bank teller, right? Processes your request to deposit, withdraw, or view money in your account. I mean, that's what it is, man. So yeah, so that's the process, right? So that's what actually happens, you know. So yeah, let's go over this. So obviously, how I set everything up was right. I typed in Node, and then this is optional dot help. And what I did was I so what I did was there was a code that I typed in. So I typed in npm initial, right? That's what I typed in first. Npm initial. I'll actually show you now. I just need to get through this code, man. Oh, okay, no, never mind, never mind. So I just npm init or init. So that's what I did. So that's the code that I used, man. So npm init, right? So npm init, right? Did that, and then npm init. That's what I did. So it set execution policy, and then npm init, right? So simple server version description, get keywords license. It's okay, yes. So that's what I did. And then afterwards, after I did npm init, what I did was, you know, I did npm http status codes, right, dash dash save. So npm init, what that does is, or initialize, what that does is it takes all your node modules, right? It takes all your package .json, pretty much like your name, version, dependency, dev dependencies, and everything, and HTTPS codes, and pretty much saves it. That's what it does. It saves it. Then what? Then what npm HTTPS status codes does is it saves. It pretty much saves your node modules. Right? It stores your node modules, and on all your node modules are stored in your package dash log.json. So your package.log.json actually stores all your node modules, which in this case is only one, which is HTTP status codes. So that's what happens. And then in lesson four, run debug, right? Run debug, right? And we'll go over this code. So you use strict, right? It enables like strict mode, which helps common JavaScript errors, enables clean syntax, and prevents the use of undeclared variables. This is actually great for like your your terminal, because as soon as you submit everything on your terminal, you strict will just clean out the code in your terminal. So that's what it will do. And then define the port number where the server will listen for incoming requests. So in your terminal, you type in node main.js, and that automatically turns on your server. So in that server, will listen to for like incoming requests, as you'll see just now. Then import the built-in HTTP module to create an HTTP server. Content HTTP require HTTP. So HTTP or hypertext, hypertext, right? HTTP, right? Or as mentioned in this book, right? Is hypertext transfer protocol. So what that does there is, you know, it pretty much it pretty much sets up like the protocol that you use, right? A standardized system globally observed for the viewing of web pages and sending of data over the internet. So that's what HTTP does. Then import the HTTP status codes module for readable HTTP status. Comes like 244. Cause the HTTP status equal to require. Then create an HTTP server using the create server method. The callback function runs every time a request is received. As you can see, content app equals http.create server request response. Log as message to the console whenever request received. Content log receive an incoming request. Send a response header with status code 200 OK. Specify that the content type of the response is HTML. Response dot write head HTTP status dot OK. Content type text slash HTML. Status 200, everything works. So these are pretty much like led variables that define the message that would help send everything back to the browser. Will show everything on the HTML. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, and the response, right? Response at end must be called to finish sending data, then log a message confirming the response was sent. Tell the server to start listening on the specified port, application port, and then log a message. So that's what happens, right? And then comes and log the server has started and it's listening on port number, port, and then yeah, so on and so forth. So that's what happens. So obviously packs.json, it saves your developing dependencies, then package log.json saves your node modules, the ones that you've got here. So you got your license, your build, package.json, then you got your readme. So those are the stuff that you've got, man. And then yeah, I mean that's what you have, man. I mean yeah. So node. So I mean so that's what happens. So let's run this. So as you can see, this server started and it's listed on port number 3000. So let's start this. Let's start this thing. As you can see here, hello, please update Node.js. So let me go back to my main.js. So as you can see here, hello, let's respond message. Hello, please update Node.js. Let's update it to actually make sure, actually check and see if this thing is actually listing for changes. For what? So as you can see here, everything's been changed there. And as you can see here in my console, sent a response. Hello, please update my node.js file. Receiving incoming request. Then sent a response. Hello, please update my node.js file. So as you can see here, what the server does is sends a response, and we sends a request, and then receives a response from that request. So that's what this thing does. So that's what happens here. So that's what happens. You know, so that's stuff that happens here, man. Right, and then yeah, I mean that's it, man. I mean nothing much to like deduce from lesson four, except what I just spoke upon. I spoke on, and then yeah, that's what happens. So thank you very much, Tabo, for navigating my video. Until next time, take care of bless and go over to lesson five in my next video.